Hey, what's going on, part-time virgin gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Hey, sometimes the holiday season coming up, money is always king when it comes to the holidays. Whether it's you need to buy presents, you need to save up so you can go out of town, just for having it for the sake of the holidays themselves, making food, making meals for people. Sometimes your regular job just isn't enough. Sometimes clocking in 9 to 5 just doesn't cover everything else that you might need for the holiday season. So sometimes a part-time job is necessary. And sometimes people use said part-time job to pay for their hobbies or something like that, pay for anything like that that's going on where they collect certain things such as Pokemon cards, for example, and that little bit of extra income they're making for that helps them kind of stay afloat in their hobby without taking away from the fact they're paying other bills or any of the savings they're doing, any of the other financial plans they got going on, right? But every once in a while, you'll see some people that are doing some odd jobs and they request a different type of payment. They request a different type of service for the things that they are doing. And no, not like that. Get your heads out of the gutter, you freaking nasties. But at the same time, it's kind of relevant to what we got going on here. So what we got right here, looking at this, is we got people that are looking for Pokemon cards, and in exchange for them looking for Pokemon cards, like what will they do for you for your Pokemon cards? We'll clean and organize your attic or garage. So it's free. So, I mean, you're not really paying them for it, but, right in here somewhere, you're looking in this treasure trove of an attic right here. Hey, there might be some Pokemon cards in there. There might be some back in that little corner right there. You never know. All they just want to clean up your house for you. They just want to make it look nice and neat. They just want to basically be a maid. And in exchange, they don't want your money. They know the holidays are crazy. They just want your Pokemon cards, which is crazy because, I mean, they're not even specifying, like, hey, do you want this one right here? It's a Pokemon Go Chansey. I mean, that's what all the kids are raving about. That's what they all want. You want a nice little Pokemon Center Eevee right here, like a Pokemon Together one. You want that sucker? It came directly from there. Is that what you want? I mean, I'm sure in time they will reveal what they actually want, but for time we'll keep going. They actually made a description of what they're looking for this job right here. So right here we got the description. Hello, I am trying to form a binder for my son as an investment portfolio, and didn't realize how hard it is to source vintage Pokemon cards. Oh, now it's coming out. Now we know exactly what this person wants. So no, they don't want your standard run-of-the-mill Scarlet and Violet cards. Hot Pewee, I don't want that stuff. Sword and Shield, don't want any of that stuff whatsoever. I want your vintage cards. I want your WotC, baby. And what am I going to do for you for that? I'm just going to come into your house. I'm going to organize up. I'm going to bring a broom. I'm going to bring a mop. We're going to mop the ceilings. We're going to fucking sweep your grass. We're going to do all that stuff, okay? We're going to go through and make like little canned pyramids with all your beans and stuff in your pantry. Oh, it's going to be a grand old time. All I want, just a small smackerel of a vintage card. Just a humble little serving of possibly a little bit of WotC, a little bit of base set if you got that tucked away somewhere, guys. Most people do, as they use that as a currency for all that stuff. I mean, that's the way it's going, right? Pokemon cards shall be currency someday, and paper money will be a thing of the past, just like Fallout. Just replace caps with Pokemon cards. You got the idea. They'll do this for vintage Pokemon cards. Okay, we got that established. I'm willing to help you by cleaning up and organizing whatever storage you have for no cost, apart from whatever Pokemon cards you have tucked away. So anything you have, that's kind of a big thing too, right? Because Pokemon cards vary in value. There can be literally absolutely worthless Pokemon cards that are worth about like 5 to 10 cents. Might have some great art on it, might be a fantastic card, but that's not how the market always works. But that can range all the way up to like sealed booster boxes and stuff, right? What if you find like a sealed first edition booster box in someone's attic? Are you now entitled to that because you cleaned up and you found it? Is that what's going on here? You went to the basement and you found like some fucking jungle booster boxes down there? Is that all yours? Is that the end game for this? All the Pokemon cards you have tucked away are basically mine. They're not specifying a number. They're not specifying how much of it they're taking. They're literally saying in exchange for your Pokemon cards tucked away. Hey, what if that's their collection? What if that's no, no, no. I want to go through that stuff. It's not even for a fraction of it, man. Fucking going through your stuff. They just want to get access to your attic and your basement for free so they can actually look for your Pokemon cards. That's all it is. They're basically skipping the breaking and entering part of that stuff by offering to exchange to, hey, I'll fucking clean up the walls in your basement for you. I'll make sure your attic doesn't have any holes in the roof. Oh, yep, there it goes. That's an attic now. I don't know, where was I? Going through Pokemon cards. I know your game. If you know you have cards and just don't know where, I am an excellent cleaner, organization perfectionist. I will come clean for you and in exchange take the Pokemon cards off. Oh my god. Yeah, so it kind of just seems like to me This person is going to come into your house and just take whatever Pokemon cards they find in exchange for running a Swiffer across your floor, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of funny. But if you don't know where they are, this person has the nose of a bloodhound when it comes to Pokemon cards. They will find them for you. Hey, I know they got somewhere here. Your fucking grandparents had an ancient stash of Pokemon cards somewhere. They're like ripping all the panels off your walls looking for them, just smelling around. Oh, they hid them somewhere in here. There's some crazy things in here. I wonder, oh, where's the Pokemon cards? Where are they? In the ceiling? Start looking around your entire house for like trapdoors and shit. Where is it? I know they're here. Where I could just see that being really, really bad. But they'll find them for you. If they're in that house somewhere, he will find them. He will pull out his item finder and it'll ping fucking 4 times that way. And it'll be like, oh, it's right over there. There's the Pokemon cards. They're fucking... I'll find them for you, big dog. Never you worry. Serious inquiries only. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. This is perfect for helping your grandparents and parents out around the house. I'm very handy. Oh, you're very handy, huh? You're going to fucking pleasure grandma and grandpa with the hands, huh? I get your fucking game here, too. I got just the way to fucking make sure they're taken care of. Oh, that's not what you mean you're going to fix up the house? What, are you going to make sure the refrigerator's running? You're going to go through and make sure the washer and dryer is working? You're going to fucking check their garage door for them? Yeah, I'm sure that's what you're going to do. I'm sure you're not just going to go through their house looking for fucking Pokemon cards and then leave when you find them. I'm absolutely sure that's not what's going to happen. What a goofy thing to throw up online. But that's Pokemon cards for you right now. This is very much a booming Pokemon card time where people truly are looking at Pokemon cards as a long-term investment portfolio. I mean, this person wants to actually get a binder put together full of nothing but Squawkabilly EXs, because that's where the money's going to be, as an investment for their son. That's where they're going with this stuff. I need to get the binder set up so my son has the Alexandria's library of money for Pokemon cards at his disposal later. That's what I'm going to do. And hey, I suppose good on him for thinking about his son later on, I suppose. It's just weird because this kind of reads like something like, hey, I need to mow lawns for some extra cash when you were as a kid, or like, I don't know, do the other like little weird odds and end tasks that like kids would do to like make a little bit extra money, selling some lemonade, or like just helping out around the yard or anything, raking leaves, any of that stuff where you'd make like an extra $5 or $10, and that was basically it. What you do, you'd get money for doing odds and ends tasks and stuff like that, like helping grandma and being super handy and things like that. That's Pokemon cards right now. That's where it is. People are absolutely going crazy for them. I don't need to tell you that. You've seen people doing it, and this is some of the links people will go to. Is there anything necessarily wrong with what's going on here? No, not initially. I could definitely see people posting stuff up like this just so they can get access to people's houses and just start looking around and rummaging through their stuff to actually find Pokemon cards. And say that oddball case where there is like some grandma or grandpa that has no idea. They're like, Pokemon cards? I don't fucking know. And some person goes in there, finds off chance like some old Wizards of the Coast booster boxes or something, completely just snags those and just makes off like a fucking bandit off of that stuff because the older people just don't know any fucking better. Look, I cleaned their house. I made $100,000 worth of booster boxes right here for absolutely fucking free. There I go. I could see some weird stuff happening with that, but at the same time, whatever. Maybe fucking Molly Maid over here will actually get their stuff and they'll be cleaning up houses real good. But yeah, odds and ends jobs for Pokemon cards. Hey, it's the holiday season. Do what you gotta do. Make the hustle, make the bag. I'm gonna keep making videos because that's what I like to do as well. But man, little odd. That's a very odd listing to see like that. I don't know. It just kind of reads a little sinister in my opinion. Someone wanting to go through and just make off with all the vintage Pokemon cards they could ever want. And I don't know, the portfolio for their child just also, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't feel like that's too real. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing now. I'm going to start fucking doing people's plumbing for fucking Pokemon cards. I'm going to start making sure that I lay down insulation for Pokemon cards. Hey, you need someone to actually make sure that you need someone to unclog your sink for you? Oh, you better have a lot of Pokemon cards. I don't want them vintage Pokemon cards. You better have boxes of Prismatic Evolution ready for me to do this stuff. What, you think I'm doing this for free? No, I'm not doing it for free. You better give me your Pokemon cards, bitch.